Hello.
We are live. So, should we wait for a few people to come online? So, we have advertised this kind of across Instagram story and Twitter. And so, we're quite excited for this evening. Although, it's been a very long day, so we don't look as excited as maybe we were. We look very tired.
It's been such a long day and it is so hot and humid here. And so I feel like I'm melting. We were sat here and I was like, my hair has gone all funny from like all the humidity. And Quincy's online. Hey, Quincy.
I think we did seriously consider maybe doing this nude. Completely naked because it's boiling hot. Beth's online. Hey, Beth. So, we've called this live stream Big Life Changes. It was kind of, we just went with it. It's just kind of, that's what felt right.
It's kind of what's happening though.
Yeah, we do have some big life changes. And it's so funny because pretty much a year ago, I think we did a live stream on YouTube that was like big family announcements live or something.
Quincy, new live stream.
Quincy's up for the new live stream. Maybe we'd get
I don't think that means she's up for
online.
it. I think we're laughing at the absurdity.
So, should we start telling our friends the news?
So, yeah, I guess we can start with kind of the last few days, I guess. That we really have been feeling, and we've kind of put it on Instagram and on Facebook a little bit and things, that we've really been feeling like we haven't been living up to the potential that we have in us, like that there's more that we could and should be doing with our lives that we're just not doing. And I guess there's a few reasons behind that, but really one of the biggest reasons actually is because of YouTube, which kind of took us a while to realise.
Yeah, I would say this just before we get into it, there's a few people that have joined us again. There's Emily's online, Beth says can't wait to hear, Cherry says hey, Sarah May, hi Ethan and Joe, my uncle Daniel's just joined, and so I guess, yeah, like Joe has been saying, that YouTube has been a massive part of our lives for nearly 2 years. It's over a year and a half now. It was October 2015, and it's now nearly June 2017. And so it's been a huge part of our lives, and we have been so excited to do it. But it's kind of, so we wanted to kind of talk a little bit about like the process we've gone through and why we started YouTube and kind of some of the things we're thinking now. And so one of the main reasons was that I was a teacher and life was crazy. So Joe would send me like videos throughout the day of like the boys doing cool things and, you know, cute things, and then we started sharing it with people, and people kind of liked them, like they were kind of videos, then we decided then to put them together like into kind of episodes, into vlogs. And so one of the main reasons was to kind of just share our lives with people, kind of share goodness and kind of add stuff, you know, to the internet that we thought would make it a happy place.
And then I guess it kind of turned into YouTube videos, which over a period of time takes up a lot of time. And so I think that's something that we have been feeling a lot recently, is that there is just a lot that goes into creating YouTube videos, regardless of how many you upload a week, that there is a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
And even just kind of what you plan in your day is affected by YouTube, or what you plan in your week and stuff. And I guess we've really started to feel recently that that is limiting what we're able to do, kind of the things that we're able to kind of, what's the word? Just the way that we can able to be the people that we feel like we should be, by being able to, I guess, serve other people and to be able to just live our lives in the way that we want to live them. That actually kind of YouTube was getting a bit in the way. That there was one time when we were going to go somewhere and we're like, oh, we'll do this, which was going to be a really nice, fun thing to do for someone else. And we're like, oh, but we're vlogging that day, so we shouldn't. And so we didn't. And that is a big shame. Apparently, I've just joined the live stream.
There must be Leo. Someone's Beth said, "Did Leo know in bed?" Maybe they stole your phone and they're on it.
No, we're just looking at the comments on my phone so we can read them easier.
Emily says she can remember watching us when we first started in London. Megan says, hi, Ethan and Joe. Emily says, wait, or was it Wales? I have bad memory with cities.
No, we just moved too much. Yes, we started when we were living near London, and then we moved to Wales, and then we moved here. So, yeah.
Yeah, and so YouTube's really good because it forces you to do things that you wouldn't do. So there have been some experiences, things we've done that maybe we wouldn't have done if YouTube wasn't there. And we've really enjoyed it. And we, like, you guys that kind of watch these videos, like, we absolutely love sharing our lives with you. But I think we're starting to feel like, yeah,
there's more we can do.
There's more we can do.
And so in light of that, are we sharing now, I guess? That we're just changing things up.
Yeah.
That we have no intention of, like, we love social media. We love being able to share our lives. That for some reason, that's something we find really fun. For a lot of people, that's weird. But it's something that I really enjoy. And partly because it means that we get to just document our lives, especially while the boys are young, while we're expecting another baby, that's a really fun thing that we're able to do. And so we love that. And so we have no intention of ever quitting social media at all. But I think we have just got to the point where we feel like we need to reevaluate what we're doing, and that actually maybe YouTube doesn't fit into that as much as we thought it did. It doesn't mean we're even not going to be creating videos as much, but YouTube is a beast.
So, as I say, Cherry just said you wouldn't have gone to CVX Live without YouTube, which is really true. We went to CVX Live last year, and one of the things we learned with meeting some of the cool people, we met April and Davey, and I think it was them that kind of coined this phrase. I don't know if you guys watched their videos, and they basically were like, if the YouTube gods haven't chosen you, then YouTube's going to be really difficult. And it's just really funny because there's an algorithm on YouTube that basically will decide when on your app, when you kind of load YouTube, like what videos are going to be there that you're going to see, what notifications you're going to get, what videos are going to come up higher in the search rankings. And basically like 400 hours of video is uploaded every minute on YouTube. And so you're kind of competing against all of these other great creators and these great videos. And sometimes when you're kind of making videos and putting a lot of money and time and effort and creativity into them, and if the YouTube algorithm isn't kind of working for you, it means that it kind of is a little bit sucky because you've put all this time into it and it doesn't come up on your app, so you don't see the video. And so the YouTube gods have not favoured the Wilky Ways. It's basically the long and short of it. And I know, like, a year and a half is a long time, but it's not a long time. Like, we know some people that we met that have been going on for like years and years and years. And like, I take my hat off to them because that's, very impressive.
Mm-hmm. And I think the thing is that by spending your time trying to do things that will make the algorithm favor you means you kind of sell your soul slightly to YouTube. That you
slave.
Yeah, that you spend too much time thinking about doing things that you think will do better on YouTube rather than thinking, what do I want to share? What things do we think will be good things that we want to share? And
this brings us on to kind of the next point, is like, I'm sure you guys all know the concept of clickbait. And obviously we've been guilty of this, that sometimes you have to have a title and a thumbnail and a small portion of your video that's very clickbaity, that's very YouTubey. And so, for example, one of the things that comes to mind is, I seriously hurt my hand really badly on a knife in the dishwasher. And our first thoughts were, quick, let's get the camera. Which obviously, kind of, there's pros and cons to that. But like, YouTube completely distorts like your whole world. It becomes all encompassing, and because we loved it so much, like, it became our lives. It became one of the main focuses of our lives. And so when crazy things would happen, we would film them. But also the crazy thing is, we would look for crazy things to happen, and secretly we would hope that something would happen that YouTube would like. I mean, you see some of the people, like, I'm sure maybe they don't hope or wish for these things, but they're like crazy. Like, for example, Sly Fox. Seems like that family is full of misfortune, which is great for a YouTube channel, but kind of, if you want to live a life,
it's not something you want to be happening like all the time. Like, oh yay, we got hurt, so we can have a good YouTube thumbnail and title. That we don't want to have to feel like we need to be either deceptive or, what's the word, like, not manipulative, but
it's not
we
real.
just want,
it's just fake.
We just want to be able to share what we want to share and not have to, stick a fancy title on to make people click on it, and that we can just be ourselves. And that's why we love live videos so much, is that we literally can just chat. We can see your comments, we can chat with you guys, and it's straightforward. There's no
distorted reality.
Yeah,
like
what you see is what you get.
And you can't edit things out, or you can't kind of make, like, it's not like an optical illusion. You can't change things. Cherry says that she favors us. Well, if you were a YouTube god, that would mean a lot more, but it still means a lot.
But the thing is, it's not even about like how well our channel is doing, because actually our channel right now is doing better than it's done in a long time, which is great. But it's not about that so much. I think a lot of it is about just life, like how YouTube fits into our life, how we feel it's going to fit in long term. Because even if because we were talking about this last night, that even if our channel was like going crazy, like that we had viral videos and stuff, that I think it would still be, it's hard to think of the word, it would still be that kind of ever-present nature that is actually becoming something that we're not enjoying as much.
You feel like you're always on. It's like
Yeah.
24/7, which at the beginning we really enjoyed and thrived on that. And there still is that element that, you know, like we really enjoy being part of the community. We're going to CVX Live again this summer. And someone mentioned up there CVX Live, but CVX Live now recognizes that it's more than just YouTube. It's about being a social media content creator influencer. And so that's part of one of our plans is kind of, I guess really for want of a better word, like we're not saying that we're quitting YouTube, because we do actually, we've been working on a few things that will be going up on YouTube.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like taking a break, but we will be focusing a lot more.
Or just a step back even, just to be able to have some time to be able to focus on the things that we do actually really enjoy. And yeah, who knows what will happen in the future, but right now we're just taking a step back.
Yeah.
And yeah, there are still things going up in the future that we have planned.
But instead we will be doing a lot more like Instagram posts and stories and Facebook lives, because we really enjoy the lives and kind of commenting on here. So I guess make sure definitely you've liked our Facebook page, because this is probably going to become, you know, like one of the main places for us. Yeah, so I guess one of the things we think is that, like, with the clickbait stuff, we just don't want to be sneaky anymore. We just don't want to trick people. We want to kind of, what you see is what you get. Kind of, we're going to put things up that we feel like we want to share with you guys. And we're so grateful for all of the support we've received kind of over the last year and a half. I can't believe we've done it for that long. It's been a crazy ride.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons it's kind of taken us so long to get to this point, because people that have been watching our channel for a while will know that we've kind of gone from being daily to not daily.
It's like 3 times, 2 times daily.
Yeah, 3 times a week to daily again, then back to 3 times a week. That it has kind of been a love-hate relationship. Not hate, love-troubled relationship. That it is something that is tough when you're not doing it full time. It's something that is tough to fit into your life. And so I think the reason it's taken us so long to get to this point is because it is something that we love. We wouldn't do it if we didn't enjoy it. But there are aspects that we don't enjoy. And one of the things that I love so much is you guys, is having people that like our family, that you are so sweet to us, and I'm so grateful for that. And I love the relationship. Is that a weird word to say? I love the relationship that we have with you guys, and that's not something that I wanted to give up. I was like, I don't want to get rid of all of this. Whereas it didn't really cross my mind that's not just YouTube. That everything that we have going on social media wise is not just YouTube. That there is so much more outside of YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That there is so much more that we can do outside of YouTube.
Yeah, I think that's one of the keys. I think it was, I was just looking at the comments, it was Christina, who's we absolutely love Christina. And so, I think that's the key. She said, if you're quitting YouTube, I totally understand it. But like Joe says, that really YouTube has evolved, and, you know, I don't think it's kind of kept up with Facebook. And Facebook now is so easy to share videos and do live streams. Like, live stream on Facebook is so much easier than YouTube. And so, yeah, it's true that for right now, for like, if it's temporary or permanent, we are quitting YouTube. But that doesn't mean when we're quitting everything else, that we are going to be focusing a lot more on Facebook and Instagram. So we're not going anywhere. We're not leaving. We're still going to be doing those kind of things.
We're around. You can't get rid of us that easy.
So I think...
Do you have anything else to say?
My beard is really itchy. That's another thing. This is YouTube. I'm growing this for YouTube. So we met some cool people, and he was like, if you shave your beard, you're going to have to do a forfeit. I was looking at some of the comments earlier, and there's some crazy things I might have to do if I shave my beard.
So Claire just asked, what about baby updates?
Oh yeah, that was the thing we wanted to mention.
Vlog.
Yeah.
And that's the reason we're not closing the door on YouTube. But at the same time, closing the door on videos. We certainly want to be still capturing life experiences, not so much the day-to-day things maybe, but like Noah's birthday coming up, and especially with our new baby coming in, that is something that we want to be able to capture.
We're absolutely doing a live birth vlog. We've never done one before, and like we have so many ideas, and I'm so excited to do that. And like things like Leo will be starting school, like I'm sure there'll be elements of that, like birthdays, wedding anniversaries. We're going to America for 5 weeks, and we absolutely will be capturing both in vlog form and kind of other kind of videos, those kind of things. And so another thing that's really important that we felt is that we don't want to put any numbers or schedules on anything, because we just want to feel kind of the freedom to be creative and to really share the best content that we can with you whilst working around our schedule. I'm working full-time, and obviously Joe's a full-time mum, we're full-time parents, and then we've actually just incorporated a company. We're doing that on the side, so life is really busy, but we don't want to give up on this, but we just need to make it work for our family. And so we're going to be doing lots of different things. If you guys are obviously liked our Instagram and following us and, you know, all those kind of things, that you'll get notifications and...
You'll find out what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll definitely be keeping you up to date.
But yeah, so that's why we're not closing the door on YouTube, and we are going to keep making videos, but it's just, yeah, we're not putting a set number on it. That we were watching a couple of days ago, one of my friends, my channel mum friends, Katie Ellison, she was in California a couple of weeks or months ago now, and she has a blog and her vlogs about the trip to California. So we were checking it out, finding out things we wanted to do in California, and Ethan was watching the video and he was like, oh, these are the type of videos I want to be making, but we just don't have the time to do it. When you constantly are thinking about getting the next video uploaded and like the time it takes to edit, to do a thumbnail, that takes like an hour in itself sometimes. Sometimes you're working like 4 hours in one day just for a video that you filmed like a couple of days ago, that while we have the boys around and stuff like that, that's not sustainable or fun.
Yeah, because one of the reasons we started was to kind of, was A, to capture family memories, and B, was to potentially have this to work for our family. And I think one of the things that we've been really acutely aware of recently is, for example, in the morning, if Joe is kind of doing the first edit on the video and the boys are kind of like, Mummy, like, read me this book, or can I do this? And then I'll follow and like, oh, Daddy, why aren't you playing with me? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing the video. And I think we've kind of realized that YouTube is becoming first before family sometimes. And obviously the boys are really forgiving and the boys are great. But like, I guess we'll never know maybe if there was an effect, but I don't even want to consider that there is going to be now. Like, I want them to know that they come first.
Mm-hmm. But we did chat with them, granted, you know, they're 3 and 1.
We asked them, like, do you enjoy making videos? They both said
they were like,
yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so how much of that means much? But yeah, they don't hate us making videos, which is good. But yeah, we just don't want to feel like we're sacrificing time and just sacrificing their interest in us.
Yeah.
For YouTube, like that's a silly thing to be doing. That there's more important things. That they're more important.
But this is why we're changing direction. We're not quitting. We're changing direction, because some of these comments. So Jones put, "We love all of you guys." Emily said, "Love you so much." Claire says, "I respect your decision." Sarah says, "We respect your decision and completely understand. We'd rather have quality videos instead of quantity." That is exactly what we kind of think is quality rather than quantity. Quincy says that she's behind us no matter what, and this is. We kind of, obviously there's always the aspect like, oh, you know, like, are people going to hate us? Are we going to lose people? But we kind of figured that, like, I don't know, you guys have been so supportive. And this is one of the reasons we're doing this, is because we want to keep this friendship and keep this relationship. And Sarah says, again, she loves it. Like, this is one of the main reasons we're going to be doing this. So thank you.
And we're excited to be able to have the time to do more live videos. Because I just love them. I feel like they're just such fun to be able to chat together with you guys and stuff, and be able to actually develop that relationship. Again, it feels a weird thing to say, but that you can just have that kind of chat together and stuff. And so we're excited to be able to do more with regards to that too. So yeah. It's exciting.
It is really exciting. We're really excited.
Yeah, when we first started talking about it, we were a bit like, oh, like we did feel sad about it. But the more we've talked about it and the more that we've kind of worked out kind of what we want to be doing, what we enjoy the most, and how we can kind of fit what we enjoy into kind of what we feel we should be doing with our lives, that I'm really excited to try out different things, be able to do things that we've been wanting to do, but just have been too tired to do half the time.
Yeah, that's been part of the problem too, hasn't it?
Whereas, yeah, when we get tired, when Ethan and I film videos together, when the boys are in bed, we both look dead. Or at least you look pretty tired.
It's like, Ethan, your eyes are really red. Why do you look so tired? I am tired. That's the problem.
Whereas with live videos, because it's just a chat, like, it's so much more fun. Like, it doesn't feel like a hardship to sit down and chat.
So I guess, just to kind of wrap up, and for all those people that have just joined, I saw there's a few people that have joined. Basically, we hate YouTube. We hate you. No, I'm joking. So we're just changing. We have been thinking about this for such a long time, and we absolutely love kind of different aspects, but we are taking a break on YouTube making videos, but instead we are going to be doing so many more things. Facebook is going to be our new home. You guys are already following us on Instagram. We kind of upload nearly a picture every day. We've done some Instagram stories, And it's just going to be changing what we're doing. But we have some really exciting things coming up, like we're going to America for 5 weeks. We have some, obviously having a baby, we're living abroad. There are things that we want to capture and share with you guys. But it's just going to be different, and we're really excited. Change is good.
Yes.
So I think that's it. Look how sweaty I look. It is so hot and humid right now. It's been
really
like 30 degrees in Belgium. So
the humidity is just deadly.
So I think that's everything. Unless you guys have any questions, put them in the comments if you've got any questions now. If not, we can go through and kind of follow them later. But
yeah, thank you so much for your love and support. Like, it's something that means so much to us. I'm the one that generally replies to comments on YouTube, so I see all the comments. Ethan will see them every now and then, but I feel like it's me that really has that kind of emotional bond with you guys, and know and appreciate how much love that you have for us, which seems a silly thing to say because, I mean, our channel is just for fun. And so we are just so grateful for the time that you spend watching our videos. And that was another thing that I felt really bad about in kind of changing things up, was like, but what about all these people that actually sacrifice their time to watch our videos? But yeah, we're not disappearing. So we're still here, and we're just so grateful for you guys.
Yeah, so I think it's probably time to say goodbye, or to the
not
next
forever.
time. Yeah, so we'll be doing, when we're kind of ready, we have time, we have something to tell you guys, we'll be doing a Facebook live stream soon. So I guess make sure you're following the page so you get the notification we're online. Go check out our Instagram page, Twitter. I guess we will see you soon.
We will try and do some lives with the boys, but sometimes it gets a bit hectic. But we'll see. We'll just kind of go with the flow. And
don't be fooled how sweet they look in pictures. When it comes to live video, they become monsters.
Not monsters, they just get excited, and excited means climbing all over people and
pushing the computer.
Yeah, just trying to grab everything and stuff. But anyway.
So, goodbye Holly, goodbye Quincy, goodbye everyone else that's online. We've really enjoyed chatting to you, and we will speak to you soon.
Yes.
Goodbye. Bye, Sarah.